Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the north side as the Wehr player, we have SkyisTheLimiT. Spawn on the south side as the US player of LePepsi. I have no idea if this is going to be a good or bad replay. Guess we're going to find out. Well, guess we'll find out soon enough. Pioneers now advancing down the road. We do have the Wehrmacht's quarter. Third Pioneer has employed out in the field. And we do have the barracks being deployed on out. Two engineers pushing down the right side. Pioneers, are they eyeing this garrison? Yep, I really don't know all the players, all 12, who technically abuses, who not abuses, what people consider abuses, because I don't really play Company Heroes 1. I play Company Heroes 2 mostly, but I have fun time casting it. Wehrmacht's quarter has been deployed out with some Volksgrenadier on the build queue. And he's catching up the munitions point here. Likely we'll see a rifleman or a jeep. Yep, rifleman. Well, on the bright side, this engagement's going well for you. Your Pioneer just finally took the first points of damage. See on the left side of the Volks. Nope. There's Volksgrenadiers there. You see the Volks on the left side. Nope. They're sitting in the middle right now. We got the Pioneers eyeing to capture some points. I don't see any teleporting units around just yet. Oh wait, yeah, you're the US player, not the Wehrmacht player. My bad. I got the positions mixed up. We'll teleport, go on the left side in 8 minutes. Oh, well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. I suppose 8 minutes is a little bit too far from now. Jeep is starting to make its way forward. And we got both the Volksgrenadiers and Pioneers inside this garrison. We got the engineers capture the fuel point here, and the riflemen are behind the light cover. Jeep in pursuit. Oh, yep. That's why in Company Heroes 1, ghosting is largely gone. Yeah, ghosting was a BS abuse. But you got the Volksgrenadiers inside, of course, in the garrison still, getting some good damage all across the line. There's only 2 windows on the side. Jeep in pursuit of the Pioneers. Likely won't get the kill. It's a bit of health still remaining, and does get reinforced there. Actually, he was pretty close to getting the kill there. That first burst, there was pretty accurate. But now the Jeep's going to be driving away, trying to avoid the fire. We may see the consequence. We've got MG42 being deployed on out. Maybe I think I have MG42 in this garrison. He likes that garrison also much. And now got the engineers capture the cutoff point as well as the fuel point here. Well, taking out the Dragon's Teeth. Jeep advancing, but the Jeep is quite wounded. Rifleman advancing as well, perhaps eye for the heavy cover there. Trying to deny the cutoff point is always a very powerful strategy. But we do have an MG42. Backing away a little bit, we'll get him out of the range of the MG42. And we do have the Pioneers receiving quite a bit of fire there. Jeep is far too wounded to go in, even though it was really close. Riflemen both behind heavy cover there. That's a good hard point for them. MG42 is slowly creeping forward. And we do have the fuel point being captured by the Pioneers. Riflemen starting to advance. We do have the Wehrmacht landmine being deployed on out. And the MG42 here is set up but not creeping any forward. He's trying to go for the cutoff point there. We do have the Pioneers decapturing the cutoff point, as this fuel point has been captured as well, so it's only cutting off this munitions point. Riflemen still duking it out with the Volksgrenadier. Both of them are quite wounded. Fresh squad of Volksgrenadiers have been put on field. There's 3 Volksgrenadiers, 3 Pioneers, and an MG42. Pioneer squad does fall back away from the full health Riflemen. Relatively fresh. First kill for them.
MG crew on me.
And these Volksgrenadiers now advancing right there. Jeep in pursuit, but with a little help there, needs to find a good angle there, pass back up a little bit in order to find a model 2 to fire against them. And now we've got the MG42 advancing. Flame Incher is pushing the way forward, does get the cutoff point there, and retreats on back, as the Riflemen may respond to this force over here. There's a lot of forces over here.
What now?
Attention.
Riflemen going for the VP.
Yes, sir.
Wehrmacht Pioneers laying down some landmines. On left side, Volksgrenadiers teleport. Next rifle push on the left side ammo. Got the Rifleman pushing. Volksgrenadier has all the models still there. Oh wait, there was that Volksgrenadier. I didn't realize it was actually right there. And that was the munitions point. That's what he probably teleported right there. I didn't realize there was a couple models there since they blend in and the decorator was non-top. Look at ammo. Oh, yep. You said look at ammo over there. I was thinking this ammo here, but it was this ammo here. MG42 backing away a little bit. We do have some flamer engineers in the town. And the Jeep is at full health.
Veterancy gain.
We got Veterancy 1 infantry squads, which of course does apply to the Volksgrenadier. Going for Vet 1 support squads wouldn't be half bad either. And more landmines being laid down. Over here we do have the Pioneers advancing, but they do of course get forced back by a flamethrower. To be fair, I would not want to rush forward into a flamethrower either.
Yes, sir.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Volksgrenadiers reporting full strength. What are your orders?
Volksgrenadiers are capturing that field point. On the left, I heard what sounded like a battle phase upgrade, but I'm not sure which one it was. Waiting to come in. Probably for the Kriegsbarrack. Yep, skirmish phase Kriegsbarrack. Still an unknown doctrine selected for him, and I haven't seen doctrine selected for the US player. Volksgrenadiers are engaged in the Flamer Engineers. He does get the cutoff point there, which does, of course, deny the income, but it's a good chance. Nope, he will escape on out there. Pioneer's not exactly great at pursuing the retreating squads. And the fact that that squad is quite separated and don't see the decorator, he retreated back that one. He did the movement, the squad split bug again. Riflemen are behind heavy cover there, as well as behind a garrison. Both those forces do fall back. The VPs are quite similar, still both well above 400. We've got these Volksgrenadiers and Pioneers now advancing. Landmine was detonated, but does not get laid down. There's a fresh one queued up. VP is being captured. Pioneers, this Pioneer squad is still quite wounded. Greyhound's trying to find a good angle. Has been upgraded with the 50 cal and the armored skirts. Armored skirts was basically a default upgrade for him. Oops. And do have a second Greyhound deployed on the field, probably being upgraded now with the armored skirts. Greyhound's advancing here. And Pack 38 has been deployed on out.
Gun loaded and ready, mein Herr.
Greyhound's advancing, trying to get some hits there onto the Volksgrenadiers. And teleports away. Right there. Yeah, that is actually quite a bit. That is really abusing the bug. Because that wasn't like some sort of like trying to optimize capturing. That was straight up doing that to escape. Oh yeah, the rapid fire pack abuse where, what was it, like you deploy it, fire, pack up, deploy it, fire? If I remember correctly. Rifleman. Behind heavy cover, getting some damage there on the Volksgrenadiers. Flame Engineers trying to advance forward as well. Pioneer, no veterancy. Will receive some flame reverse there, which is actually good for the Volksgrenadiers. Best let the Pioneers eat the fire rather than the Volksgrenadier. Does go ahead and start flame bound the Pioneer, looks like. Pioneer squad going to fall back sooner rather than later. Volksgrenadier does get flinched forward and will get hit quite significantly. Grenadiers getting some hits there onto the Volksgrenadiers.
Veterancy gained.
And does find a landmine there. MG42 will take time to fire against the suppressed rifleman squad. The AoE suppression does come forward. And we've got another rifleman squad advancing. Pioneers are firing, and the Pioneers do have veterancy 1 now. It does manage to force back that group. Pack 3 advancing. Will we see the rapid fire pack they mentioned beforehand? Fires 1 shot. Packs up, fires. Yep, there's the rapid fire pack. Gets main gun destroyed. You managed to stay alive with 2 crits there. Yeah, that's straight up bug abusing.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Objective captured.
We do have the Volksgrenadiers advancing. MG42 here to support as well. Pioneers do back up. One of them is still quite damaged, so needs some more time for health regen. The rifleman squad does fall back. Another landmine hit there. And there was actually a US landmine there. Was that laid down by riflemen or by engineers? Both from the region, if I remember correctly. But that was a good landmine there, getting 2 squads severely wounded. Volksgrenadiers. Oh, unit down, Goliath complete. He lost a squad. I'm not sure what squad actually went down. Looks like all of the squad's still up, so I'm not sure. We got bar rifleman upgrades, very nice. Volksgrenadiers making an advance. And we do have the Pioneers captured the munitions point now. Jeep switches the way forward. We do have this Greyhound fully healed up. This one's fully healed up. And looks like the Jeep found the AT gun. I suppose if you're going to lose something to an AT gun, the Jeep is probably the best thing for that purpose. It did its good job of scouting the enemy. It scattered out the AT gun. I wonder if he saw the landmine placement there. Ah, we do have, looks like the infantry company being selected. So that was deployed out by riflemen. So we all need to know what doctrine the Wehrmacht player selected. So I'll keep him selected for the time being.
Where do you want us?
A lot of wounded forces, 3 Volksgrenadiers, 1 Grenadier. Not sure if he's being upgraded with a pack, not pack gun, Panzerschreck. And we got now a Wehrmacht sniper now deployed on the field. Rifleman does fire with the 1 Garen in range. And the MG42 will, of course, suppress the rifleman squad, trying to capture the munitions point before retreating. Won't be able to win any engagement while eating dirt. And does fall back there. Riflemen making their advance, trying to engage the Panzer Grenadiers. Not Panzer Grenadiers, regular Grenadiers. And the Rifleman squad do fall back. The sniper has sent a single shot to get a kill. We do have a support weapons center. Now the Greyhounds making his advance, getting some hits there onto the engineers. Two Flamer engineers making their way forward. Both of them upgraded to Flamers. He hasn't seen a landmine being placed there, so he may not be aware what Doctrine has gone for just yet, so maybe he's trying to either going for Doctrine to counter his opponent. Engineers do fall back. We do have the Greyhound here.
This one is fresh off the assembly. Interested. Better not fuck up.
Pack 38 is set on up, camouflage, but nothing in the region. We do have the Greyhound back here. We won't have Armor Company for capturing light vehicles as a possibility since the Infantry Company has been selected. M2s are very likely to come out, as well as off-map power shoot. Off-map power shoot is severely likely available. And the Volks Grenadiers now engaged in the Rifleman squad. The Rifleman squad is, of course, outnumbered, and we're in open ground for a bit of time. The Rifleman squad will need to fall back. Got a good number of tank traps in this region as well. Both Grenadiers make their advance. We got a sniper shot there onto the Rifleman. And the Rifleman squad does capture that point, but won't be able to do all too much. Pack 38 is right here. And we've seen that shot. He is sending on up his Pack 38, rotating it over. It's angled away, so we'll get maximum coverage on that AT gun. And fires again. It's rapid fire pack. And does lose vision range or out of range. Hard for me to tell at this point. Nope. That is definitely M2. Firing the last known location of the... Oh! Was that it? The MG42 receives a good hit there. Maybe... Was that a projectile shot? Thinking the Pack 40 will retreat back that direction? Detonates a landmine as well. So that's a good first barrage from the howitzer. And gets a direct hit there on the Pack 38. That's 3 excellent hits. And I do include the landmine as a good hit because you don't want to trip those at the wrong time. Because that can stall advances as quickly as a Pack 38 and MG42. Against rapid power packs, it may be not a good idea to go for Greyhounds. Not Greyhounds, Shermans nor M10s. Because every time you see those pack guns, they're doing the rapid fire pack abuse. We do have the Rifleman squads falling on back. And looks a sniper shot into... Nope, that's a US sniper. Getting a second kill there, getting hit there onto the pack gun. Wehrmacht landmine right there. Okay. There is a landmine there. Takes out the Pioneers. Good landmine. I was going to say that I have a tendency of... Oh no. I have a tendency of casting replays where snipers tend to hit landmines. It looked like he's going to find that landmine. Sniper is being revealed by the casualties. And now we've got the escalate assault phase where we may see some 2, 3, 4 autocannon scout cars. M2 firing another barrage onto the MG42's last known location. And looks like this entire region has been wired and trapped off. There may be an angle here where stuff can slip through. Sometimes a bit finicky going to the edge of the map. That's why I've seen recently, like a lot of computers too, map makers, if they're going to be a likely choke point, they make sure they put foliage on the edge of the map and make sure it gets sealed off. It's also a good idea just to get foliage and other that stuff at the edge of the map just so it's easier to wire it off. There may be something Relic can do so make it so that you can perhaps stretch stuff off the map so it can maintain being built, but it could also be prone to be bug abused. Because I would not mind seeing more and more terraforming options, at least in a couple years too. Maybe I should look into that with my mod. Either way.
Gassed up and ready to go.
More and more landmines being deployed out here. We've got 2 snipers. Both of them has gotten kills before. Gets 2 shots there. Rifleman did not respond quick enough to run down the snipers. And here comes the M2 barrage, trying to hit that region. May splash the region stuff nearby, depending how wide the scatter is. But I think everything should be wide, far enough away now. We do got some healing there from the Triage Center. No veterancy on the M2. Now we got the battle phase playing out on the field. We have a strong likelihood of Panthers, possibility of Panzer IVs, and a landmine. No, that's a US landmine being built. But this gets spotted there. Best be cancelled. Does not get cancelled. US or sniper advancing. At this point in time, an Austrian, Panther, or Panzer IV are all likely. I don't expect Knights Crossholders. Panzer IV wouldn't be half bad to help engage the Greyhound and the infantry, but also can do that as just as well. Off my power shoot, now raining on it. He's really on to advance to this sector. There's another MG42 right here. Severely wounded, but the gun's still up. It can still fire. Flame Rangers do get pinned down there. Motorcycles also put some shots in. Rifleman squad needs another move order to get it out of suppression. Out of crawling around at least. And all these forces now falling back. Rifleman squad do not manage to decapture the cutoff point either.
We're feeling a bit naked out here.
Americans are seizing territory from us. What now?
Grenadiers will likely get overwhelmed by the bar-equipped riflemen. The Grenadiers get a good amount of damage in before retreating back, and now got the Pioneers advancing. Pioneers have veterancy 1.
Forces are ready for assault.
Blitzkrieg now available. It's going down the manpower line. Oh, speaking of which, he's gone for Blitzkrieg Doctrine, going for the Manpower Blitz. Manpower Blitz is a very powerful ability, and it's also great for if you're going for the Panzer Command. We've got a Panzer IV now being deployed out. Let's see if he has any veterancy for him. Does have veterancy 1 of the Panzer IV. Good hits there by the howitzer. That's actually a really good hit there. He may have wiped out a squad. Nope. Looks like the Pioneers both dropped a model. Let's switch over to the US player, since with this player we're more likely one to root for.
Uh-huh.
Yes, uh-huh.
Tally-ho, we're good to go.
Snipers getting some good hits there onto the engineers, as the Rifleman squads are starting to get suppressed by the MG42. We've got off-map power shoot now raining on in. That's the last of his munitions. And does retreat back in time. The sniper still pushes his way forward. And the motorcycle does go down to the US landmine, which he saw getting built by the snipers. Another M2 being deployed on the field. The Panzer Force will prove quite a bit of a problem. He needs to get down to the anti-tank gun and perhaps sticky bombs if he has not gotten that already. Snipers in this region, one of them gets spotted there by the downed casualty. Again, we saw that twice this game, one for each player.
300 points left.
Sniper does, of course, send around into the rifleman. I hear another howitzer barrage, perhaps in this general region. Trying to perhaps throw around the sniper. Does get around there. And the other howitzer barrage is trying to ally those snipers. The snipers may be retreating back. No, they're just getting running away. Grenadiers getting overwhelmed. US sniper eyeing for counter sniping. Still only has 2 kills. And the howitzers are raining on in. A bit close, but close enough. Let's get a kill there on that Volksgrenadier model. Finds a safe opportunity right there. No Jeeps are alive, so no extra spotting capability. The pack guns will probably make short work of them. And now here comes the Panzer IV.
Sniper killed in action.
And that US sniper gets annihilated.
Combat support ready to roll out.
The Panzer IV will pose a problem to the Greyhounds and to the infantry. Anti-tank gun being deployed enough, very expected.
Hi.
Both sides roll a miss. Looks like the Panzer IV does receive a bounce there, getting some damage onto him. Another Panzer IV has been on the field. He's going for a lot of Panzer IVs. There is a US landmine here, but no anti-tank gun even does hit it. Riflemen making their advance. Still don't know if he has satchel charges. Got a fresh motorcycle trying to hunt down the sniper, which is already dead. Good hits there onto the rifleman. Greyhound does find a landmine there, getting destroyed engine crit. Panzer IVs may be eyeing to respawn. Pack 38 in this region.
Sector being captured. Enemy unit down.
And the motorcycle does go down to the Flamer engineer. That is a Wehrmacht landmine. That is a US landmine. And it's taking a tight turn there, allowing him to avoid that landmine. He could potentially hit the landmine now. And he does find a landmine there, getting damaged engine crit. But the US anti-tank gun is far away, but in pursuit. Needs some escort here. Flame engineers are trying to capture the point. Will not get very far.
AT here.
That's a US landmine there, which can help protect the flank of the AT gun. Over here, the riflemen start making their advance. They do spot the Panzer IV. And now we've got some nice crossholders in this region. They are around negative cover. There's a Wehrmacht landmine there, which if the rifleman trips, we'll only get one model there. And the Knights crossholders do fall back. More AT gun shots there onto the Panzer IV. But the MG-42s on the retreat path will likely stop the advance of the riflemen. At this point in time, they may need to all fall back. He does spot the AT gun there.
Composition B is in.
And now we do actually have sticky bombs research. So that put that to rest. But whether or not he does or doesn't have it, the answer is he does. Now. Let's go ahead and advance and flank the pack gun as Knights crossholders will overrun them. Off-map power shoot. Nope, that's just an on-map power shoot there. So the Pioneers do go down. AT gun does go down as well. Pack M1 AT gun does go down as well. A lot of stuff going down. Greyhound in pursuit. Off-map power shoot raining on in somewhere. I'm not sure where. Let's get a rear armor hit there. Vector C2 with the Panzers. It does not find these snipers. One of them is severely wounded. Panzer Faust does connect, getting damage engine crit. Still trying to regret this. The Panzer IV AT gun still not captured. Got a motorcycle and Knights crossholders protecting it. The rifleman squad will likely get suppressed there by the MG-42. Snipers do push some rounds there. One of them actually did miss.
Our forces are taking casualties.
That's crossholders in pursuit. Good chance the rifleman squad will get wiped. And does get wiped there, no problem. And the other Panzer IV is still very much alive. This Panzer IV is now fully repaired. It's probably a pop cap.
We have heavy infantry reserves.
2 M2s are out in the field.
Just tell us where
Still.
to come. What are my coordinates?
Looks like one is barraged in last known location, the MG42. But does roll some misses there. Big misses. The other one is barraged in this northern munitions point here. The Volkswagen is falling back. He may get the wipe there with the bar rifleman. Panzer IV is in the region, however. He will get the wipe there, but he will pay for it. Getting some hits there on the rifleman squads. 2 of them are down half of its men. Over here, we've got the Pack 38 camouflaged. And there's, of course, a movement blocker there as well. Flamer engineers catching up the VP. All riflemen are following on back as the Flamer engineers are advancing, but there's Vet 2 Knights Crossroads here, which will pose a problem. So the Flamer engineers getting some good damage there, and will fall back. Looks like the Flamer got stuck in a reload animation. Or got stuck reloading, I should say, not animation. Anti-tank gun being pursued or being picked off.
Operation posts report we are losing a sector.
Starting to reinforce these squads. He has a bit of manpower stored up, maybe saving up for Rangers. The engineer's advancing like that. He's going for another M2?
Enemy unit down.
Oh, what went down? Motorcycle? I think the motorcycle may have went down. Yep, looks like the motorcycle went down. And the AT gun being focused down. Rolling some misses there. Everybody knows that static, unmanned AT guns have very good dodge stats. Just getting pretty much unlucky with that. Maybe getting too close with it. Sometimes too close can cause issues with targeting, but does take it out there now. Off-map power shoot raining on top of the fuel point. Doesn't really need to secure the fuel point.
Reinforcements available.
Now off-map power combat group that May was saving up his manpower for. NG42 is setting on up, trying to protect this VP. The VPs are heavily in favor towards the Wehrmacht player.
The Huns are taking our territory.
And both the Panzer IVs now advancing. Panzer IVs will pose a threat to even if he gets a M10 or a Hellcat from the off-map combat group. And another rifleman squad may go down there to the Knights Crossholders. And if not, yeah, or to the Panzer IVs, of course. Losing infantry squads like this, not a great off-map combat group has been deployed. We do got 2 30 cals, a rifleman, and AT gun. The 30 cals is probably something he does not want to see at this moment in time. Throw one in this garrison, perhaps throw one right there, and that's about it. You don't want 30 cals at this point in time. You need offensive units. AT gun's good, the rifleman squad's good, but getting a Hellcat or M10 would have been better. I think a mortar would be more useful than a 30 cal at this point in time. Because with a mortar, you can start barraging down the MG42s that he's having trouble dealing with. Over here, the Pioneers are capturing up the fuel point. They will secure it. The Rifleman Squad will re-secure it. And 30 cal does get fire off onto this Volksgrenadier. Doesn't get any suppression off there. US landmine still alive. Does get suppression there. Vet 3 infantry just came out for the Wehrmacht player. Does fall back now. Knights Crossroads are advancing. We'll be able to overrun these forces. Veteran 33 is no joke with them. 30 cal will go down. Best not need to recrew that. And the Rifleman squad does get a Veteran 1, and looks like the US player has backed out of the game. Let's go ahead and fast forward.
We're down to 200 points.
And that's the end of the game. This is Anagrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.